Tammy Harkin, I am 32 years of age, I'm a central midfielder for Montrose, I'm a police officer and I live in Dundee.
So tell us your journey to playing for Montrose.
I played obviously for United for quite a few years, but then it got to the point where I wasn't quite happy and I didn't feel like I was playing my best football and I felt like I needed a change. And I think when Craig obviously knew I wasn't available, he kind of came knocking on the door, and yeah, he talks a good game, doesn't he? So, so yeah, no, here I am, and I'm glad I made the move, to be fair, because it is probably the best decision I could have made, because it's probably the happiest I've been in a long time playing football. So yeah, no, I'm happy to be here.
And just that change, what is it about that change? Is it just because it's fresh?
Yeah, I think it's fresh because I was at United for 7 years, so I think it's fresh, and also it's a great bunch of girls. Like, everybody gets on with everyone. Craig will push you to get the best standards out of you and stuff, and like you kind of bounce off each other and also bounce off of him. He's not just basically like very regimental, it's doing it this way. We just bounce it off each other, so yeah.
And has that been the right formula then for this season, given how it started and now how it's going?
Yeah, I think as a collective we had to tweak things, because obviously at the start I think we maybe came in a little bit naive for those who hadn't been in this league before. Thought we maybe do a little better than what we would have to start with, but obviously then kind of reality hit home that it wasn't the case. So yeah, it's just then knowing that the teams in and around us, they're the teams that we need to really push towards and try and gain points from them. And if we do get points from the big teams, then even better, happy days.
And obviously, speaking of which, the bottom teams, the league splits in a couple of weeks' time, a couple of games' time. Yeah, everyone that I've spoken to, everyone that I've seen on social media and YouTube, are really looking forward to this.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's like, obviously you have the big teams. There's such a big divide within the league itself. So I think definitely I've been looking forward to the split for a long time, because it's teams in and around us that we know we can compete. The games will be competitive, they'll be close. Hopefully we'll be the ones coming out on top. But you never know, it's kind of obviously going to be like swings and roundabouts, but as long as we keep fighting and working with each other, then hopefully we'll get the results we need.
And in terms of support, obviously this season, compared to say the men's, hasn't been as many. There's been a bit of a gap, like the teams in this league, the top six. What can you put out here to tell supporters or tell the community, this is what you're missing, we need you right now for this split?
I think a big one for me, like we played Aberdeen obviously last week up there, and I think for me playing centre midfield, I was across at the right side at one point where all the fans were, and they're just, you can hear them encouraging you, and it wills you to do better and want to do that little bit extra, even though you feel like you've got nothing left, but to give that little bit extra because they're all shouting at you, come on, come on. So yeah, I think especially for the games that are coming up, we can take let's try and fill this as much as we can, because yeah, the support does, and if they're egging you on, it makes you want to do better for them, because obviously they're giving up their Sunday as well to come and watch us, and it's not been the best at times, so we need to obviously perform and give them the results that they deserve as well as us. But
as a team and yourself, what have you learnt about yourselves on this journey so far?
I think to be patient and not to be too critical of ourselves, not to get too high when we win, not to get too low when we lose, because obviously we have lost a fair bit, which is not great and it's not what we want, but it's all been building to get to the split, so that we know how teams in and around us play, we know kind of their weaknesses, strengths type thing, so how can we kind of as a collective use that to our advantage and obviously go at them with a different game plan from last time we played them.
And you've just shown this past Sunday, taking the lead against the reigning league champions, and to hold on to that lead until just before half time, that just shows you how far you've all come.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, again, probably so many teams would have counted us out at the start of the season, because like I say, the gap is just massive between the SWPL2 and the SWPL1. But I think it's the determination and the fight and the never say never type thing that, yeah, we're definitely underdogs going in Sunday past, but we come out, we're at home, we want to go fight, we want to go at them, because no team should feel like they're going to come here and get the win easily, so why should we let them have that? We can just go at them, go attack them, make them do things that they don't want to do, and then yeah, we were quite lucky to get against their own play probably, to get the 1-0 up, but yeah, it was again, it's an enjoyable game. When it is close like that, it's an enjoyable game, so yeah.
Makes all these hard training sessions worth it.
Yeah, these miserable nights, yeah, definitely. It really does.
But not speaking of miserable, let's go completely the opposite. Who have been sort of your main positive influences to get you to this point?
For playing football?
Or in general?
In general, my mum's always been one of my biggest followers. She kind of travelled all over the place with me when I was younger, taking me to all the training sessions, and she's my biggest critic as well. Like, if I come off at half time and I'm rubbish, she will tell me that I'm rubbish. So Yeah, no, mum definitely a big influence. My wife, she's probably one of my best supporters, even though she can't make all the games. Like, she's definitely one of my biggest supporters. In terms of role models growing up, I would say male side of things was Ryan Giggs, great left-footed player. We'll leave the off-field stuff off. And then female side of things growing up, it was Kelly Smith, definitely a big role model. Again, another great left-footer who, yeah, she kind of took the game to a whole new level down there. So
always looking at the people who can take it to the next level.
yeah, definitely, because it's kind of inspires you on. Like, I'm obviously coming to the later stages of my career, but I'd like to think that there's a little girl out there that's maybe watched me play and it's kind of spurring her on, because the generation and the way that women's football's gone now, I wish I had that opportunity when I was younger, 100%, because there's so many more avenues and opportunities for these little girls. So I'd like to hopefully think that I've maybe impacted someone, maybe over something.
You'll find out once this comes out. So in terms of interest, when you've got quite a full-on job and playing for Montrose, what do you get to do when you switch off?
I like to play tennis. I like to go to concerts. Go climb Munros reluctantly with the dog and the wife. I get dragged up there.
Is this the famous dog that we see in
that's the
GIFs?
famous dog, yes.
Yeah, we've seen that, and when you score a goal, that pops right up.
Yes, that's the one. For a long time I've been trying to get him on social media, and I finally got him on. So yeah, I'm happy. That's my season done. I'm happy.
Still got time to go, but you know, when you get the dog up, yeah, totally get that.
What other interests do I have? No, yeah, just kind of hanging out with friends, like go to the gym. Just, I'm a very active person, even holiday wise and things like that. They're always active holidays that I go on. So
being active and you are listening to music, who's on your playlist?
Who's on my playlist? Let's say who's on my playlist right now. Oof, I've got a big wide variety. So 1975, I just went to see them in concert last week. Very good, I would recommend. Who else? We've got Usher, Justin Timberlake, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Kanye West. Very much hip hop, R&B, but if I could easily go cheesy and go like the Venga Boys, definitely. Easily, ABBA, Venga Boys, something like that, happily. So yeah, I've got a wide variety.
Movies, TV series.
Movies and TV series. On Netflix, good kind of series is the Untold series, all the different sports, kind of things that went on in sports. I like watching kind of the NFL. I watched Super Bowl on Sunday. Very good. Did you watch?
I haven't, but I played American football when I was at uni.
Nice.
Many moons ago.
Nice. Well, yeah. There's also a lot of what is it? I can't remember what they're called, but the NFL series on Prime. They were very good.
Quarterbacks.
Yeah, the quarterbacks. Yes. Feel like a bit of Pat Mahomes. Can't complain. I'm not really a movie goer. I've not got the attention span for that. But if I was going to, probably a rom-com somewhere along the lines. Something funny, easy to watch. Yeah.
All these places, where have you been? Where stands out? Where would you like to go?
In November just past, we were in California. So that was really good, unbelievable. We went to Los Angeles, Lake Tahoe and San Francisco. And yeah, I would go back there in a heartbeat. It was unreal. Just everything you see in a movie is exactly what you got. So yeah, we're hoping to get back to America again this year, but maybe go East Coast this time. But yeah, or if, like I said, a good old active holiday can't go wrong.
Got to know your teammates. If none of you are playing football and you were just catching up as friends in the pub, who would be talking about their time as a comedian?
I'm reluctantly going to say it, but it's going to be Jade, because she honestly thinks she's hilarious and I don't know why. But yeah, it's got to be Jade.
DJ.
Definitely not Tevez. She got control of the music one weekend and it was terrible. So not Tevez. That's Louise, by the way. Demi, I'll give Demi it because she comes and asks me what song I want on, so I get a bit of Jay-Z, Kanye West in there. So yeah, I'll give Demi that one.
TV movie star, who's got the look?
Who's got the look? Who's got the look? Navy G. Yeah, let's go Navy G with that one.
Entrepreneur, who's got the next big idea?
Lauren wanted me to answer her name for this question, so I'll go Lauren. Don't know why, I don't think she has, but we'll go with Lauren.
There's obviously a conversation that took place well before this happened. Yeah. Wise woman, who would you go life advice? But I've also heard that you're the person that goes to it. So if you weren't around,
I know if I wasn't around, I swear they just go for me because of my age. Gets used against me quite a lot. Who would I go to? Who's quite wise? Let's go Georgia. Georgia's quite wise. She's quite mature for her age. She's quite, yeah, she's streetwise. Georgia.
Future coach manager.
Future coach manager. Now you're asking. I think, no. Oh, now you're asking. Future coach. Oh, you've got me here. Who likes the... I don't even know who likes it. No, who's been really good with the mascots that come up? Let's go Anna. Anna's been really good with the mascots and stuff when they come in, so I'd imagine, I think she maybe does coach. So yeah, let's go Anna.
And last of all, what would you like to say to the supporters?
Just thanks for all the support so far this season. Like, I know it's not been easy sometimes coming to watch us, especially when it's freezing cold outside and we're not playing the best, but stick with us. I know the results will turn and start to go our way, but yeah, without them we probably wouldn't be getting this far, so keep coming along, keep supporting us, and we'll do our best, and hopefully together we can get the results we need and we want to survive in this league.